This is a paternity action. There is one child on the case. Mom is present. The other party is not present, but was served on July 23rd, 2025. The state would like to ask the court take judicial notice of the citation and return in the court's file. The return has been on file for at least 10 days.
So noted.
All right, Judge, there's no answer filed by the other party, so the state would be asking to proceed with the default on today.
You may proceed.
All right, thank you. State's going to call its first witness. The state will call Ms. Phillips. Ma'am, what's your full name, please?
Brandy Lanette Phillips.
And what's the child's name on this case?
Koa Alexander Martin.
How old is the child?
1 year old.
And what's your relationship to the child?
Mother.
Who is the child's father?
Jalen Elam.
All right, let me ask you some questions about paternity. What is your request regarding DNA or paternity testing?
I'm not requesting.
All right. When, if at all, have you been married?
No.
And who else could be the father of this child?
No one.
When, if ever, has the other party denied paternity of this child?
Not that I'm aware. I mean, at the beginning he asked for DNA. I said it was okay, and then he backed out, but
All right, have there been any instances where he's denied being the child's father?
no, he's actively being a father, like picking him up from daycare, getting him on the weekends, picking him up from swim, coming to swim. So no.
That's happening currently?
Yes.
All right, when did the other party come to know about your pregnancy?
We were still living together, and it was the same time. So when I found out in August, and then we split in November.
All right.
So August of 2023.
All right, thank you. All right, let me ask you about, let me ask you, what's your request to the court as far as the other party being named the legal father moving forward?
I'm okay with it. It can be Elam, it can be Phillips Elam. He just at that time told me not to give the baby the last name, and I didn't. So
let me ask some questions just to clarify. What issue would you have if the court named the other party the legal father moving forward?
I don't have any issue.
Okay. Now let me ask you separately about the child's last name. What is the child's last name right now?
Martin.
Where is that last name from?
My mom.
Your mom. What issue would you have if the court ordered the child to have the other party's last name?
I have no issue.
And what issue would you have if the court ordered a hyphenated last name?
I'm okay with either.
Okay. All right, let me move on and ask you some questions about conservatorship. All right. What type of conservatorship are you asking the court order today?
Joint managing.
Okay. And just to ask a few follow-up questions, where does the child live primarily?
With me, mom.
Okay. And who's making all the day-to-day decisions for the child?
Me.
Who's making the major decisions for the child?
Mainly me.
Okay. However, you still wouldn't have any issue if the court ordered both of you all joint managing conservators?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And moving forward, if you all were to co-parent more and make decisions together, do you believe that you all would be able to do that with one another?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What safety concerns do you have regarding the other party, if any?
No, not any.
Okay. And what issue would you have if your address were listed in the court order today?
No problem.
Does the other party know where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. As far as the geographic restriction, how many miles are you from the other party?
Probably like 5, 7. Not that far.
Okay. And what plans, if at all, do you have to move?
I don't have any plans in the next 5 years to move for sure.
All right, what issue would you have if the court ordered you to maintain the child's residence in Dallas County or the surrounding counties moving forward?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right, what type of, let me ask you about visitation now. What type of visitation are you asking the court order?
Standard visitation is fine.
All right. And what issue do you have with, or let me rephrase. Is the child already spending the night with the other party?
Yes,
Okay, so no issue with overnight visits moving forward, despite the child being 1 year old?
no problem. No.
Okay. And how are the visits going right now, whenever the child is able to stay overnight?
I mean they're pretty good. The only thing sometimes I have to send food, but that's not a big priority to me. Like making sure my son eat is okay.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the health insurance. What type of health insurance does the child have?
It's through my employer.
And what about dental insurance?
Through my employer as well.
Okay, can you tell the court at what cost the health insurance is just for the child?
It is 252.75. I'm sorry, 252 and 78 cents a month. Yes.
All right, thank you. And what about the cost of the dental insurance just for the child?
1865 a month.
All right, so are you asking that the court order you to be the parent who will maintain the health and dental insurance for the child moving forward,
Yes.
and that the other party reimburse you for the cost of that health insurance?
Yes, sir.
All right, what issue would you have if the court ordered a health insurance and dental total reimbursement of $268.73 in order to satisfy that 9% cap, essentially, that we are limited in asking for?
I have no issue.
All right. All right, let's talk about the other party's income and child support. All right, first, how many other children, if any, does the other party have?
None.
Where is the other party working?
I'm assuming at some warehouse job. I know it's in Sunnyvale, and then he told me he just recently started FedEx overnight within like the last 2 months for sure.
Okay. How long do you believe he's been at that the main job?
Probably since November of 2024.
And what personal knowledge do you have about his position there, or what the type of work that he does?
Other than he came like to pick my son up dirty, and I was like, "What's that?" He was like, "Oh, it's like pole installation. That's what we put together and stuff like that." So I just think that it's probably like a material handler. Oh Jesus, handler. I can't say it right now. A material person at a warehouse. Yes.
Okay. What information do you have about whether he is working full-time or part-time?
I he's working full time because he said something about going to the dentist and getting braces, and he has insurance now, so that's how I kind of put together he's working full time.
Okay, and then tell the court what information you have about the second job.
He told me about 2 months ago that he can no longer do overnights over the weekend because his only off day is Sunday, and he works overnight at FedEx.
Okay. And do you believe he's still working at the FedEx job?
Yes, because I had to pick my son up Saturday night at like 10 because he has to go to work at 11.
All right. What issue would you have with the court ordering guidelines support today based on the reported wage information that our office has?
I have no problem.
Okay. Let me ask you about retroactive child support. All right. What month and year did you and the other party separate?
We separated November 2023.
And when was the last time, if at all, that you and the other party lived together?
November 2023.
Okay. All right, where has the child lived primarily since you all separated?
With me.
And in this past year, what information do you have about whether the other party was in jail at all?
No, ma'am, he was not.
All right, and what about whether the other party was in the hospital for any sort of extended period?
No, ma'am, he was not.
All right, what type of support has the other party given you in the past year?
In the past year, I have calculated he's given me $1,425 since August 7, 2024.
All right, and how often, if at all, are you asking the other party to provide support to you for the child?
I just asked him last Thursday. I try to ask him at least once a month, just, hey, you haven't paid anything since January. Do you have anything past or present that needs to be paid?
And what's his response?
No, not right now.
And that his response to your requests pretty much each time you're asking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Other than the times that he's obviously giving you the $1,425 that you testified to.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And that was for like half on daycare, for
Okay.
like weekly.
All right. Are you asking that the court enter a judgment for retroactive child support in the amount of $6,701 based on the other party's reported income?
Yes, ma'am.
And that total balance includes, that's less the amount that he's giving you, $1,425, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you asking that the court order the other party to pay that out at $85 a month moving forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Judge, I think that'll conclude my questions with Mom. I would ask that the court make a ruling on court costs, but other than that, I'll pass this witness.
Okay, then you need to tell me what the medical support is, what the
Okay.
dental support is, and what the child support is.
Yes, Judge. So child support would be $462.
$462?
Yes, based on reported income and no credit for any other children.
Okay.
And it includes the credit for the health and dental. The health insurance, the actual cost for the child is $252.78. The dental is $1868, but the 9%, Judge, is that figure is $268.73, that total.
Okay,
And
I need to know what it is for medical and what it is for dental.
okay, those are the costs. 252 for
No,
78.
I need to know what the 9% is for medical and what it is for dental. So I need a dental support amount, a medical support amount. And then I need a dental support amount.
Okay, gotcha. All right, the 9% for the health is as stated. Let me do the dental.
It's $252.
The 9% is $268.73. That's for the health insurance.
$268. But the premium is $252, right? So we're just gonna do $252.
Okay, and that's correct, Judge, because I think I did neglect to do a separate
Calculation for dental.
yes, Judge.
Okay.
Exactly. So let me do now. Okay, my apologies, Judge. The 1.5% for dental, $44.78.
Is $44.78. So it's the $18.
Yes, it can be that. Yes, Judge.
Okay. And child support was what again? 460 or four?
1 second, Judge. Let me just recalculate to make sure because I did neglect that dental originally. All right, Judge, it goes down just slightly to 461.
461. Okay. So does that change the retroactive child support judgment too?
No, Judge, let me just make sure the retroactive judgment should be that part should be fine.
Okay. So then I will grant the default judgment. Order a legal relationship established between the child, the subject of this suit, and Mr. Elam. Order that the child's surname be hereafter known as Elam. Order that the parties be made joint managing conservators of the child. That mom be primary. Order a standard visitation schedule. Order mom carry private health and dental insurance through her employer. Order cash medical support of $252 a month. Order cash dental support of $18 per month. Order child support of $461 per month. Order a retroactive child support judgment against Mr. Elam in favor of the Attorney General of Texas in the amount of $6,701. Order that judgment paid at $85 a month. Court costs as billed. All start dates will be October 1st, 2025. Is there anything further, Ms. Mason?
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
Any questions, Ms. Phillips?
No, ma'am. Oh,
Then-
I do. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
It's like his social security and birth certificate that is like outside, or I have to like contact them to get it changed.
What do you mean?
So his birth certificate and social has Martin on it. And
Okay, so when you get a copy of the order, you'll need to go to the courthouse and get a certified copy and take it to the Bureau of Vital Statistics. Was he born in Dallas?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you'll need to take it to the Bureau of Vital Statistics and they'll change his name.
Thank you.
You're welcome.